Hi, thank you for joining me today. Today's class is all about heart opening and finding expansion in your back. As you can tell, today's class is going to be a little bit different than usual because my beautiful friend Olia has agreed to model for us. I do consider today's video being a little bit more advanced. I'm going to call it intermediate to advanced, but we do give modifications. So if you're an absolute beginner, please don't be afraid to join us today. The only thing you're going to need is your mat and a couple of blocks. So pause your video, run grab those things, and I'll meet you right here on your mat. Let's begin today in a variation of Shavasana. So go ahead and allow yourself to lay back on your mat. Take one of your blocks and place it underneath your shoulders. So it will be right underneath the shoulder blades or right where the bottom of your bra strap would start. And you can leave it on any level you want, or you have the option to place one underneath your head, just like that. Go ahead and allow your body to relax, melt down into the mat. Maybe your knees fall open, your feet fall wide. Allow the palms of your hands to relax. Allow your head to fall heavy and relax the shoulders down and away from your ears. I want you to set an intention for today's class. Something that will maintain your focus when you begin to come out of a pose or fight a pose, maybe when your mind begins to wander. But most importantly, something that is going to set this class apart from any other workout class that you would do. It can be something as simple as keeping an open heart towards yourself, an open heart towards others, or perhaps an open heart towards your practice, accepting yourself exactly as you are today. We don't always have to be our very best when we step on the mat. The goal is to simply accept ourselves as we are, without comparison and without self-criticism. Let's seal that intention in together with a deep breath in through our nose. Sip it in all the way in as deep as you can. Let this be your deepest breath of the day. And then open the lips inside out. Very good, just like that. Let's take another deep inhale together, deep into the lungs. Maybe you even feel your tummy rise. And then exhale, open the lips and let it go. With your next inhale, inhale deep into the nose. And this time, seal the lips and exhale very audibly out through the nose. Allow every next breath to be just like that. Even inhales and even exhales. Building a breath that you can sustain throughout your entire practice. Something that is deep and long, but you're not going to lose right away as soon as you start moving your body. With our next inhale, go ahead and begin to lift yourself up. Whatever way is comfortable for you, set your blocks to the side. Take your time here. Roll over your feet and let's meet in tabletop position. We're going to take a couple of cat cows. Inhale, gaze goes up, belly dips, tailbone lifts. Exhale, press the mat away. Navel draws to spine. Create a nice doming action in your back. Inhale, gaze goes up. Exhale, press the mat away. Tuck the tailbone, tuck the chin. Let's take a couple more just like that. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, find expansion. And then exhale, draw it up and find contraction. With your next inhale, let's meet back at neutral spine. Take your right leg out behind you and extend your right arm overhead. Allow the left foot to kick out like a little kickstand. So you're kind of in a a modified side plank. Yeah, just like that. Take a deep inhale and extend out through your fingertips. Feel a nice opening in the side body. And then with your exhale, bend the right leg and grab the top of your foot. Take the bind. Inhale, kick your foot into your hand, opening up through the left shoulder, opening up through the right shoulder and finding space in the back. Exhale, come back through center. Let's take it on the other side. Extend your left leg out and allow the right foot to come out to the side like a little kickstand and sweep your left arm overhead. Yeah, just like that. Inhale through the left fingertips, opening up to the side. With your exhale, take the bind. With your inhale, kick your foot and open to the left shoulder. Allow it to roll back and find space. And then exhale, come back through center. Very good. Come back to tabletop position. Curl your toes under and press up into high plank. And with your exhale, slowly lower for chaturanga. Lower all the way down. There we go. Right ear comes to the mat. With your next inhale, place your hands underneath your shoulders and gently lift and peel your chest up off the mat. This doesn't have to be your deepest lift of the day. We're just warming up. Exhale, lower your ear down to the mat, left ear this time. With your next inhale, press the mat away. Maybe you come halfway this time. Asking the body to open up. Exhale to release right ear to the mat. With your next inhale, press the mat away, and maybe you can straighten all the way up this time. Perhaps you can come into upward facing if that's comfortable for you. And you're holding for 3, 2, 1. Release. Allow your left ear to come down to the mat. Take one deep breath to seal that in. Inhale deep through the nose. Exhale, seal the lips and sigh out through the nose. With your next inhale, curl your toes under and press up to high plank. Exhale, place your knees on the mat and come back to tabletop position. With your inhale, extend your right leg out behind you and your left arm out in front of you this time. Gaze goes up, take a tiny little back bend, and then with your exhale, left elbow comes to right knee. Take a contraction. 2 more just like that. Inhale, gaze goes up, take your back bend. Exhale, draw it in, left elbow to right knee. Inhale, kick it out. Exhale, draw it in. Inhale, take it out. And with your exhale, bend the right knee and reach back with your left hand and take the bind. Kick, kick, kick. With your inhale, gaze goes up, opening through the side body for 3, 2, 1. Release. Let's take it on the other side. Left leg kicks back, right hand goes out. Take a little back bend, gaze goes up. Exhale, draw right elbow to left knee. Inhale, extend. Exhale, crunch it in. Inhale, kick it out. Exhale, draw it in. Inhale, gaze goes up, reach and extend. And with your exhale, bend the left leg, reach back and take the bind. Inhale, kick, 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 really using that foot to open up through the chest. And then exhale to release. Inhale, curl your toes under and press back for downward facing dog. Take a deep breath here. We're going to be here for 3 breaths. So just go ahead and make this down dog your own. It's going to be yogi's choice. You can pedal out the feet. Maybe you want to sway the hips from side to side. This is your practice. Only you know what your body needs today. So make this comfortable for you. Take your last inhale and begin to quiet down your dog. And with your next inhale, hop, step, or jump to the front of your mat. Halfway lift with a flat back. Exhale, lengthen and fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive your arms up, gaze goes up. Exhale, cactus your arms out, take a little back bend. Inhale, arms go up, gaze goes up. Exhale, lengthen and fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step or jump back for chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, press it back, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath. You're gonna take 2 more rounds. Inhale, gaze goes up, hop, step, or jump to the front of your mat. Halfway lift. Exhale, lengthen and fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive your arms all the way up, gaze goes up. Exhale, open for cactus arms. Inhale, gaze goes up. Exhale, dive your heart forward. Inhale, peek the heart forward. Exhale, plant your hands, step or jump back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing, shine your heart. Exhale, press it back. Take 1 deep inhale. Exhale, release. Inhale, hop, step, or jump to the front of your mat. Shine your heart. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, stand all the way up, gaze goes up. Exhale, open cactus arms. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, melt your heart forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step or jump back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, press it back, downward facing dog. Take 3 deep breaths here. Begin to build heat in your body using the steady Ujjayi breath, equal parts in, equal parts out. Feel your body open up. Stay very active through the hands, pressing the mat away. Make sure you're not dumping into the wrists. 1 more deep inhale here. Exhale to release. Inhale, gaze goes forward. That's where we're going. Hop, step, or jump to the front of your mat. Sweep your arms up, chair pose. Exhale, lengthen and fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, jump back, chaturanga. Inhale, roll over the toes, upward facing. Exhale, take it back, downward facing dog. Let's get right into it. With your inhale, sweep your right leg up and back. Exhale, step it through. Inhale, rise up, warrior 1. Exhale, open and cactus the arms. Inhale, straighten through the right leg and sweep your arms up. Interlace your fingers and take a little back bend. With your exhale, forward fold. Inhale to rise. Arms go up. Exhale, bend in the right knee and take a cactus. That's it, just like that. Inhale, rise back up, warrior 1. Exhale, chaturanga. Let's meet back in downward facing dog. Your next inhale, sweep your left leg up and back. Inhale, step it through, rise up for warrior 1. Exhale, cactus arms. Inhale, straighten through the left leg, sweep your arms up and take your little back bend. Exhale, lengthen and fold, straighten through the left leg. There you go. Inhale to rise. With your exhale, bend in the left knee and cactus the arms open. Very good. Inhale, warrior 1. Exhale, take your chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, very good. Downward facing dog. Take a deep breath here. We're going to take that whole series through one more time. You know where we're going this time. With your inhale, rise up high on your tippy toes. Take a deep bend in the knees and hop this time to the front of your mat. Sweep your arms up for chair pose, Utkatasana. With your exhale, lengthen and fold all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step or jump back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, press it back, downward facing dog. With your next inhale, sweep your right leg up and back. Inhale, step it through, rise up, warrior 1. Exhale, open cactus arms. Inhale, sweep your arms up, straighten through the right leg and take your little back bend. Exhale, lengthen and fold over your right leg. Inhale to rise, sweep your arms up. Exhale, bend in the right knee and cactus your arms out. Very good. With your inhale, back to warrior one. Exhale, windmill your hands down to the mat. Take your chaturanga. Let's meet back in downward facing dog. Your next inhale, sweep your left leg up and back. Exhale, step it through. Inhale, rise up, warrior one. Exhale, open in cactus. With your inhale, straighten through the left leg, sweep your arms up, take your little back bend, maybe just a little further this time. Exhale, lengthen and fold. Inhale to rise, arms go up. Exhale, take your bend in the left knee and cactus your arms out. Very good. Inhale, rise up, warrior one. Exhale, take your chaturanga. Move through vinyasa. We'll meet in downward facing dog. Take 3 deep breaths here. If you've lost your breath, go ahead and come back. It's that nice, even, steady, stable flow. Even parts inhale and even parts exhale. Take one more breath here. With your next inhale, shift yourself forward into high plank. Exhale, allow your heels to fall to the right. Sweep your left arm up for Vinyasa or side plank. See if you can hover your top foot 6 inches off the bottom and hold. With your exhale, bend the left leg and allow your toe to tap behind you. Press your hips up. Gaze goes up for wild thing. With your exhale, stamp your left hand down, come back to high plank. Gonna take it on the other side. Allow your heels to fall to the left. Sweep your right arm up, gaze goes up. Nice and strong. See if you can float your right foot just 6 inches off the other one. Exhale, bend to the right knee, step behind you and press it up for wild thing. Gaze goes back, very good. Inhale, bring it back, stamp your right hand down, high plank. Exhale, lower for chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, press it back, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath here. With your next inhale, sweep your right leg up and back. Inhale, step it through. Rise up for crescent lunge. Power up through your back heel. Stack your back heel over your back toe. Power up through the back leg and bend deep into your right knee. Very good. Exhale, open for cactus arms. Inhale, straighten through the right leg. Sweep your arms up. Interlace your fingers and take a little back bend. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale to rise. Exhale, open warrior two. With your inhale, keep your legs the same and sweep your right arm overhead. Reverse your warrior. Exhale, stamp your right hand on the inside of your right foot and extend your left arm overhead in front of you. Very good. Extended side angle. With your inhale, straighten through the right leg and sweep your arms up. Right hand grabs left wrist for sky archer. Exhale, pop up on the ball of your back foot. Stamp your left hand down on the mat. Bend deep in your right knee. Sweep your right arm up, dragonfly twist. With your inhale, stack your right foot on your left for Vinyasa. Exhale, step back, wild thing. Press your hips forward, gaze goes back, arm goes overhead. Very good. Inhale, stamp your right hand down, high plank. Exhale, lower for chaturanga. Take your vinyasa. With your next inhale, sweep your left leg up and back. Inhale, step it through. Rise up for crescent lunge. Exhale, open cactus arms. Inhale, straighten through your left leg, interlace your hands and take your little back bend. Exhale, lengthen and fold. Inhale to rise. Exhale, bend in the left knee and cactus your arms. Inhale to rise up, warrior one. Exhale, open for warrior two. Inhale, reverse your warrior. And with your exhale, left hand stamps down by left foot. Sweep your right arm overhead, extended side angle. With your inhale, straighten through the left leg and sweep your arms up. Paint the sky for sky archer. And then exhale, drop it low for dragonfly twist. Open towards the back of the room. With your inhale, right foot stacks over left for side plank. Exhale, step it back. Take your little back bend, wild thing. Press the hips up. Very good. Exhale, take it all the way back for high plank and lower for chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, press it back, downward facing dog. Take 3 deep breaths here. This can be a resting posture. If you're feeling pretty tired, you can go into child's pose. We're going to be here for 3 breaths. Come back to your intention, whatever you set for the beginning of practice. Let's just take a moment to revisit that. Practicing without judgment today. Your next inhale, let's come into camel setup. So if you have a very thin mat, you may want to roll your mat up underneath your knees for a little more support. And go ahead and set all the way up so that your hips are stacked over your knees. There you go. And then let's keep the toes curled under for now. So curl your toes under for a little extra support if you need. Take your hands to your low back, fingertips pointing down. And then roll your elbows in towards one another. Take a deep inhale, and I want you to focus on lifting your chest up first. And then as you exhale, going back. Very good. This is our easiest variation of camel. You're welcome to stay here. If you can very easily see the back of the room, you can always reach back and grab your heels if you're looking for a little more. Keep pressing the hips forward as if the thighs and the hips are pressing into a wall in front of you. And if this feels good for you, you can always untuck the toes and find a little more depth in camel. Just like that, very good. One more breath here. And with your exhale, bring your hands to the low back for support. Squeeze through your glutes to help you set up. And come all the way back up, nice and easy. Hips come to heels, palms come to the top of the thighs for rest. Take one deep breath here. We have 2 more rounds of camel left. Whatever variation is good for you. Each time we want to find a little more depth. So come back up for camel setup. Engage through the inner thighs as if you have a ball between your legs. You're trying to squeeze that ball. You don't want to let it go. Inhale and go back. Very good. Reach back for your heels if you need. Keep pressing the hips forward and up, drawing up the upper back. Very good. We're here for 2 more breaths. Your next inhale, bring your hands to your waist and come back down, hips to heels. Palms are facing on the top of your thighs. Take a deep breath here to reset. Your next inhale, come back up. Last camel of the day. Exhale, take it back. Lifting up through the heart, preventing compression in the low back. So you're always going to lift up and then go back. Very good. Keep pressing the hips forward for 3, 2, and 1. Slowly release, squeeze through the glutes to bring you back up. You can kind of dome through the back if you would like, giving yourself a little counter stretch. Go ahead and walk your hands out in front of you and take child's pose. You can take any variation you want here, or you can rest in child's pose. Sometimes it feels good to do a couple of cat-cows to reset the spine. Whatever feels good in your body. One more breath. It's a very energizing pose. It may have brought up emotions, may have brought up frustration. So just let that go. With your next inhale, let's press back to downward facing dog. It's our last big push of the day. Inhale, sweep your right leg up and back. Exhale, step it through. With your inhale, rise up for crescent lunge. Very good. Drop your shoulders away from your ears. Power up to the back heel, so your back heel is stacked up over the toes. Just like that. And with your exhale, bring your hands to heart center. Hook left elbow around right knee. Twist it out. Very good. Use your elbow to help twist your shoulders open. So you're twisting and stacking the shoulders on top of one another. Gaze goes up. If you're having trouble with your balance, the gaze can always go down. If this is comfortable for you, you can open your arms. Very good. And if you have a bind, take the bind. If you want to stay here, that's perfectly fine. Power up to the back heel. It's going to help squeeze through the back glute and bend just a little deeper in the right hip crease. Binders, if you're bound, unbind. Let's all meet in twisted crescent. And with a deep inhale, open up, warrior two. Very good. Exhale, extend your right leg and then turn both toes to face towards the back of the room, 5-pointed star. Inhale, gaze goes up. Exhale, lengthen and fold with a flat back. I'm going to let this be yogi's choice today. If your head's very easily coming to the mat, you have the option to heel toe your feet together and bring your head a little closer to find more depth in the hamstrings. You can take tripod headstand, you can take firefly pose, whatever works for you and your body. I always like to tell people, pretend you're trying to fit between two pieces of glass. So you want to have your back as flat as possible. You always have the option to grab each ankle and pull yourself a little closer, pulling your heart through the gateway of your legs. Take one more breath here. With your inhale, place both hands on your hips and then rise up with a flat back all the way up. With your exhale, turn your feet towards the front of the room and bend deep in your left knee and step to the front of your mat with the inhale, Tadasana, palms facing forward, feet come to touch. We're going to come to our balancing posture, dancer's pose. So go ahead and set your gaze in front of you. Bring awareness to all four corners of your feet. Begin to shift your weight into your left foot. Right hip comes out to your side, palm facing up as if you're holding a tray. Bend your elbow down beside you. Left arm goes up, palm facing forward. Very good. Now keep your hips in one line. Keep your knees together in one line. If this feels comfortable for you, go ahead and grip the inside of your ankle and kick into the ankle and begin to slowly shift your weight forward as if you're going to place your hand on a tray in front of you. Very good. For 3, 2, and 1. Exhale and release the same way you come in. Tadasana, palms facing forward, feet comes to touch. Very good. Let's take it on the other side. Go ahead and wiggle out your knees if you need to. Shake them out. Left hand comes out beside you, palm facing up like you're holding a tray. Right arm comes up, palm facing forward like you're going to give a high five. Shift your weight into your right foot. Lift the left leg up, heel to glute. Grip from the inside ankle. And then take a deep inhale and begin to kick as hard as you can. The harder you kick, the easier it is to balance. When you've reached the extent of your kick, begin to shift your weight forward, bending at the waist. For 3, 2, 1. Exhale, very good. Come back up just the way you went in. Hands come down for Tadasana. Inhale, sweep your arms up, gaze go up. Exhale, lengthen and fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands and step back. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, press it back, downward facing dog. Let's take it on the other side. When you inhale, sweep your left leg up and back. Exhale, step it through. Inhale, rise up for your most powerful crescent lunge. Power up through the back heel. You're stacking the back heel over the ball of the toes. Relax your shoulders away from your ears. Very good. With your exhale, bring your hands to heart center and hook right elbow around left knee, twist it out. Gaze goes up to test your balance. Now you're perfectly fine holding here. Try to take the same variation on this side as you took on the last side. This is our last push. You got this. Open the arms if that's available for you. Binders can take your bind. So you would be interlacing your right hand, snuggling it underneath your left thigh, and then you would take your left arm and hug it around the back side of your body. Trying to stack your shoulders on top of one another. One more breath here. Binders, release your bind. Let's all meet in twisted crescent. And with a big inhale, open for warrior two. Exhale, turn your feet to face toward the front of the mat. 5-pointed star. Inhale, lift up, look up. Now with your exhale, interlace your fingers behind your back, inviting the heels of your hands to touch. Lengthen and fold with a flat back. We're looking for length in the shoulders. Try to keep the heels of your hands married together and extend forward. You have the option here to take firefly or take tripod headstand. We're going to be here for 5 breaths. You can make this pose as relaxing, like a yin posture, or as challenging as you want. That's the great thing about yoga. You can release the bind if you want, grab a hold of your ankles, pull yourself deeper into the pose. You can stay exactly as you are. Take one more deep breath here. With your inhale, bring your hands to your waist and rise up. Exhale, turn your feet towards the front of the mat. Bend deep in the right knee and step forward to Tadasana. Very good. Inhale, sweep your arms up, gaze goes up. Exhale, lengthen and fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step back, move through your Vinyasa. This is our last big push of the day. You can rise up high on your tippy toes, and if you have a jump through, take your jump through. If not, just go ahead and come to sitting on the mat. We're going to take 3 wheel pose variations. If you do not want to take wheel pose today, that's totally fine. You have the option to take a bridge pose. You have the option to take a supported bridge where you place your hands underneath your hips. So whatever variation works for you, you can go for that now. Let's begin with our feet bent, soles of the feet on the mat. Make sure you can graze your heels with your middle fingers. If you're going to take wheel variation, you're going to bring your hands up around your shoulders where your fingertips are pointed down towards your shoulders. With your inhale, you're going to rise up on the crown of your head, and you're going to draw your elbows in towards your ears, finding proper alignment. With an exhale, press yourself up all the way up, strengthen up through the legs. Make sure your knees are in line with your toes. We're here for 5 breaths. You've got this. Come back to your intention if you're beginning to fight the pose. Just do the best you can. Let's take 2 more breaths here. Use this time to assess your body. How do your shoulders feel? How's your low back? And release, bring chin to chest, come all the way down. Take a quick breath to reset. Try to avoid drawing your knees into your chest. We want to find more depth each wheel pose that we go into. So try to keep the back open. If you feel like you did a little too much this time, you can always windshield wiper your legs back and forth. All right, let's take our setup. With a deep inhale, bring your hands up around your ears if you're going to take wheel pose. Press up on the top of your head to begin and pull your elbows in together. With your exhale, press all the way up. Very good. Press, press, press. Very good. Keep your knees in line with your heels. Keep pressing up through the upper back. You always have an option to take body rocks if that's available for you today, where you try to straighten through the legs and press your heart through the gateway of your arms towards the back of the room. You rock back and forth to find space. We have 2 more breaths here. Stay with me. Try to stay with that Ujjayi breath that we set in the beginning of practice. Exhale, slowly bring chin to chest and come all the way back down. Very good. You can always windshield wiper the knees to reset. Being kind to your body. We have 1 more wheel pose. 1 more push of the class. With your inhale, get ready to reset. Bring your hands around your ears if that's where you're going. With your exhale, press all the way up, your deepest wheel pose of the day, pressing up through the hips, engaging the arms, drawing the arms in, keeping the knees in line with the heels, up, 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 up. Perhaps you can even walk your hands in a little closer this time. Take whatever wheel variation you want. You can take one leg up and then the other. We're here for 3, 2, and 1. Chin to chest, release, come all the way back down. Now you can draw your knees into your chest if that's comfortable for you. Maybe you want to see if you can kiss your knees. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze into a little ball. And then exhale to release all the way down on the mat. Take a couple of breaths to enjoy your hard work. Go ahead and draw your right knee into your chest. Allow the left leg to remain long and flex the foot. You can relax your shoulders down on the mat. And just go ahead and bring your right foot up like you're gonna stamp it on the ceiling. We're gonna take half happy baby. There you go. Pull your right knee down on the right side of your rib cage. Stacking your ankle over the knee. Keeping your left hip plugged into the mat. Let this feel good in your body. You don't have to kill yourself trying to get the right knee down. Just let it be soft and relaxed. This is the part of class we've all been waiting for. With your inhale, if it's available, you can straighten through the right leg and find a little more space, taking a kind of half split pose out to the side. And hold here. Exhale to release. Let's take it on the other side. Draw the left knee into chest. And then extend up for half happy baby. Keeping the ankle stacked over the knee, and then drawing the left knee down onto the left side of the rib cage. Try to keep the right hip plugged into the mat. And if you're looking for a little more, you can always extend the leg out. Exhale to release. Let's come to Shavasana. Gently close your eyes. Give yourself just 1 minute to appreciate all the work you did today. You can slowly Turn yourself to whatever side is comfortable for you and gently press yourself up. Come to an easy seat position. Allow your eyes to flutter open. Bring your hands to heart center. Namaste. Thank you for practicing with me today. I hope you enjoyed today's workout, and I'll see you next time.